MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. German Marquez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we'll get a chance to look at a power right-hander that can get it up there, too, mid-90s, and a great assortment of off-speed pitches. You'll know if Marquez is on early, you'll start seeing a lot of swings and misses. And if that's the case, expect him to stick around long in this one.
Now at the plate, here is David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-1. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So no need to wait, as here he is. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Just underway in Baltimore. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Sandoval will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Ready now is Ryan Keene. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be on 10 out. That's all my eyes can see. Victory is mine. Yeah, surprisingly, I've been waiting for your next mistake.
Stepping in next, Cedric Mullins. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Networking like a conference, 'cause the nonsense is yet to stop.
Now the pitch.
No.
Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now for the Angels, Jared Walsh. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Swing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Max Stassi. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Stassi, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Justin Upton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate is Chris Bryant. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Stassi corrals it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next up, Narvaez in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that's the bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11.
Mountcastle, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set and the 2-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back, and that one is gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot, and the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Tyler Stevenson. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Stassi goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 0 for 4. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
No ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jeremiah Jackson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, it's a win right there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. David Fletcher is at the plate as he takes a
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Oh, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Luis Rengifo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Inside with the slider, and that. Back him up a bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Ryan Keene. 0-1 the count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Stasic gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in next, Javier Baez. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. fly ball right down the line and left. Upton's under it. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Mike Trout is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now it's 2-0. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared.
Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Two gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a hot shot toward 3rd. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one will bounce into the wall. Now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Stassi stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Cedric Mullins. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1 ball. No strike. Ball up.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And the pitch.
Yep.
A high fastball is in there. Hit high and deep out to left field. Upton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Ball. No.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Come set, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball As a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Narvaez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Clearly fooled there on the slider. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That evens it up, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Hit down the third base line. One out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Again, another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Dribbled down the third baseline. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. A ball and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he fouls this one off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Jeremiah Jackson. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Jackson is off of first with 2 away. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
In there, 2-1.
You won.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Tyler Stevenson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Kepler's on his horse. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Next to hit, Jared Walsh. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Darren O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
At the plate, Max Stassi. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Ryan Keane. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! That brings up Javi Baez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The plate now, Cedric Mullins. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
1-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Stassi. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Justin Upton with the solo home run as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. In now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, and it's even at 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to bat will be Jeremiah Jackson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The 0-1 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Weekly hit to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dan Winkler gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Narvaez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 1-1 home. Grounded to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Oh, man, as a pitcher, I love seeing that bat go flying out of a batter's hands like that. You just know that you've got him way off balance and way fooled when you see that lumber going flying down one of the baselines.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Mountcastle over at second. Narvaez at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Danny Henderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 79, Danny Henderson.
First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 1-0. Here it is.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Trevor Rosenthal has been some. From the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Luis Rengifo will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch. Rosenthal is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The count now at 2-1. Rosenthal comes set. Here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Solano ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Angels, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh, has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping up is Max Stassi, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Felix Pena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
So now into the box is Donovan Solano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home.
No. 2 balls. No strike.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up is Ryan Keene. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher that next pitch, you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Jorge Mateo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 26, Jorge Mateo.
Drilled to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
And that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Set, here it comes. Javier Baez runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Mateo on second. Keene at first with no outs. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Got him swinging. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So the decision to run that time pays off, as now following the strikeout, 2 men are in scoring position with just the 1 out. Now into the box, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. It looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a fly ball, right center field. Nobody's going to catch up with this one. It's going to get down for extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Aaron Luke answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The O's lead this thing 5-2. Jorge Mateo will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 26, Jorge.
Devin Williams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now it'll be Anthony Rendon. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here. He's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
No, that's outside.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Max Kepler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopper to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Trevor Rosenthal pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.